Well, hello to everybody here. My name is Teresa Sanderson. Super excited to connect with you today. And for the last few weeks, I've been talking about nursing continuing education, how to add nursing continuing education credit to your courses to explode your business growth. Because I got to tell you, there's two things that I'm passionate about. Well, really three, but we're going to focus on two today. And one of those is nursing continuing education as something that is it's very little known that it is the least expensive, most effective means of marketing a nurse-owned business. And also, I'm very passionate about marketing in general. So some of you may know my story that my husband and I launched a hospice in the early 2000s, grew it to 3 million in annual revenue with just a $6,000 investment, and served more patients than we ever dreamed because of the marketing strategy that I developed. So what I'm going to be doing for the next several weeks, I just want to kind of preface this for the next 8 weeks or so, we're going to be talking about marketing. We're going to be talking about marketing, what you need to know about it, because I know so many nurse entrepreneurs who come to me saying, how can I get more engagement? How can I make more sales? How can I reach more clients? And these are important questions, right? For business, there ain't no money, there ain't no mission, right? That's what I always say. So I don't care if you are a not for profit organization, I don't care if you are a for profit organization. The truth is, no business, for profit or not for profit, can exist without what? Profit. So, that being said, we're going to dive in and talk over the next several weeks about something that I love and have really become fluent in the last couple of years, and this is personality-based marketing. Okay, personality-based marketing. So, you might be wondering, what the heck is that? What is it all about? And why do I need to know it? Well, the truth is that knowing your customer's personality is vital to reaching and connecting with your target audience. Okay. So it's very, very important to be able to connect with 100% of the people that you want to reach, right? So, what I'm going to share with you today is that with this methodology that I use, it's called the B.A.N.K methodology. There are four primary personality types. Okay. Typically, we only speak to our audience in one of those personality types, and that would be whatever our personal primary personality type is. So, doesn't that tell you that we're leaving out 75% of people, right? 75% of people are not going to get that message because we are speaking in one voice when each personality type hears and receives and absorbs and learns based on their unique values and preferences. So if we're going to do it, right, if we're going to market, if we're going to invest our time and energy in crafting and creating marketing messages, shouldn't we attempt to reach the biggest amount of people, right? The largest amount of people. So this is really, really important. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So um, the B.A.N.K methodology, if you've never heard of it, it is the only methodology that is scientifically validated to predict buying behavior in just 90 seconds. Okay, predicts buying behavior in just 90 seconds. And so this is really, really important. How would you feel going in to talk to a new client if you knew their personality type, their personality code going into that meeting? How would you feel? Would that like up your confidence? Because here's some things that you can do. And this is my personal strategy in using the B.A.N.K methodology, is that I love to crack the personality code of the new client that I'm going to meet with before we ever get together for the first time. Okay. Why is that important? It's important because it allows me to know their unique values, motivations, and how they prefer to receive information. Okay. So with that information in hand, I can absolutely feel, so much more prepared for an initial client meeting or meeting with a potential client than I ever have before. And if you don't know it, among sales professionals, these are professional salespeople who do this every day, 67% of them say they do not feel prepared to go into a sales meeting. And that to me is just mind blowing, because if this is your profession and 67% of the time these people don't feel confident about that, we need to be doing something different, right? And that's my mantra: dare to do nursing differently. So in this series, we're going to be talking about daring to do sales and marketing differently, right? Using the B.A.N.K methodology. So before I have a sales meeting with a client, I literally, my calendar app literally sends them to a website that I have where they can crack their personality code, enter their information. They get a personality report, and I get a report on that as well. And that allows me to prepare. So here's the thing though, once you know your customer's personality type, you understand how they prefer to receive information. You know their what will kind of trigger them to buy the kind of information they need to be provided with so that they can feel confident in a buying decision, right? And you just really know how to relate to them on a very individualized level. So, as a nurse, I love to call this my individualized communication plan for all of my clients, right? For all of my clients that I work with. And so, if you work in a patient setting, you could have or if you're doing IV hydration or something, what if you developed an individualized communication plan for every client that you work with? Do you think that would increase customer satisfaction, those kind of things, right? So let's chat a little bit about the different personality types, just so you have a basic understanding. So there's four. There's four of them. One of them is blueprint, all right? And the blueprint personality type, they value details, systems, planning, processes, traditions, and roles. Those things are very important to them. They want to know that what they're doing or what they may be investing in with you has very little risk involved. They're concerned about knowing and understanding those things. Um, the action personality type is the next one. So these four personality types spell out B.A.N.K, which is why it's called the B.A.N.K methodology. So the action personality type loves fun, excitement, opportunity, but you know what? They want to get to the bottom line. This is the kind of person that you can talk to and say, here's my thing, here's what it does, here's how much it costs, click here to buy. That's it. Okay. There is actually somebody who wants just that information, and they will take the ball and run with it. The next personality type is the nurturing personality type. And the nurturers are, oh my goodness, these are our loving, caring people. They value community, charity, significance, making a difference. And many times these people may do business with you just based on the kind of things that you do, maybe to support the environment. If you have a specific charity that you donate a portion of proceeds to, these are people who will buy into your mission and vision and may do business with you just because of that. Okay. And then the K stands for knowledge. So the knowledge personality type is really values scientific data. They want to know the big picture. They want to understand how this whole thing works. And something to know about the knowledge personality types is that they will come to you with a lot of questions. Think about that. Wouldn't that be the case, right? They want to know, how does this really work? And they may be skeptical, probably will be skeptical about what you have in the beginning, and they will be interested in getting more information from you. So if you think about, we've all encountered those patients who read, for instance, discharge planning papers from front to back, right? They may want the package insert on the medications. This is the kind of information that the knowledge personality type is very, very interested in. Now, I'm talking about each of the personality types as individual, okay? However, I want you to think of the four personality types of the B.A.N.K methodology as like a set of vital signs. Okay. We all have blood pressure, respirations, heartbeat, temperature, right? We have all of those as vital signs, and they all change, right? Depending on what we're doing. So the B.A.N.K methodology, all four personality types are within us. We are higher in some than others, and but we fluctuate and move in and out of the codes based on what's going on in our life that day. Are we in a period of stress? We're going to show up differently if we're in a period of stress, and so will our customers and clients, by the way. So that's an important tip. So I want you to know that, for instance, my personality type is B.N.K.A. Okay, so I'm a blueprint first. I'm all about the details. And if you look at the work I do, helping nurses become nursing continuing education providers, writing nursing continuing education courses, there are specific pieces of data that are components of those courses. And so it's really important for me to be able to manage those details. And that's an area that I thrive in. A lot of people would say, man, that is just not for me. That's okay. That's okay. Because you know what? We need all of the personality types to really be effective. So, anywho, this is a little bit about the B.A.N.K methodology and how it relates to marketing. So, I want you to just consider, what would your business growth look like if you were able to develop marketing message that could speak to all four personality types? Okay, within your target market. Do you think you'd get more leads? Do you think you might get more clients if you knew the kind of information that your potential client needed for you to be able to move forward with them and bring them into your program or bring them into your course, or what, have them start using your product when you know it can help them, right? Let's face it, there are a lot of people that we know we can help and we know we can serve, but when we don't know how to communicate with them, we're missing the mark. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. And I want to just share with you that by integrating the B.A.N.K methodology into your daily operations, you are going to be able to increase your impact and income up to 300%. Okay. At the end of, well, let's just say this, we're not even at the end of Q2 of 2023. I have doubled my income from the entire year of 2022 alone using the B.A.N.K methodology every single day as a part of how I approach my business. Okay, so I want to invite you, click the link below this video, go ahead and crack your code. And when you do that, I'm going to send you an email that offers you an opportunity to connect with me, learn more about your personality type. We can have a quick discussion and that kind of thing. So I would love to connect with you. Crack your code, get your free $99 report. I've prepaid it for you, and we'll chat soon. Bye.